Hello everyone, welcome back. We're back. We're doing, I guess, in the big story part. They all just like switched up on me. Jeez, even more wild zones? I've even completed 16 and 17. Cause Skarmory's like impossible to catch. I don't know how I'm supposed to catch it. Honestly, can I catch Floated here? No. Jeez, I'm not gonna spend too much energy on it. Anyone I want to catch in these next two ones? Altaria, whoever the other guy is, no. Eevee, Drampa. I want to catch Eevee and Drampa. Alright, let's just continue on with the story, actually. We can do all that later. I'll do that off screen so y'all don't have to deal with that. Vinny. You're both here? Good. I'm sorry for the urgent summons. What's the matter? What did you need me and Conan for? Afraid I don't have any answers. I was merely tasked with reaching out to you. When she'll be the one to explain. Jeez, President. I wonder what... Maybe she could be telling you to like and subscribe. I see, I'm starting to do the thing again. I've brought Team MZ's leader, Tani, and her teammate, Conan, as well. Thank you both for sparing me some of your time. Tani, Conan. Two of you helped me out in Divky's situation the other day, along with that gentleman from the Rust Syndicate. Sorry I failed to properly express my appreciation sooner. Should you rate what that trainer was saying? You mean his claim that Pokemon flocking Lumios are part of some plot by our company? Of course that's incorrect. Truly, the extent of our involvement in this entire affair is to use the Holotech barrier. These barriers encircle wild areas, keep wild Pokemon from damaging their surroundings. So though they are attempts to prevent wild Pokemon that have gone to cause widespread damage. Makes sense. The incident 5 years ago, Lumios City was hemorrhaging people and property values were in free fall. That's why the urban redevelopment plan was established. But it was a risky venture. Mayor could not find businesses willing to take on the project. So it fell to my company, Carson Inc. Charlotte's great city belongs to both people and Pokemon, a place where wild Pokemon live alongside humans. Concerns from some uneasy with the idea, even though those with no ties to the city, still it was a noble undertaking worth pursuing. But when we began investigating Prism Tower to plan for repairs and improvements, came aware of something we had not anticipated. The tower was in particular energy, called Mega Power. It corners all of Lumios. At the same time, wild Pokemon were flooding into the city in droves, as if draws to power. You have Rogue Mega Evolution. The dire phenomenon becomes commonplace. The people will abandon Lumios once more. Dang. Oh, so we got this all under control. Thank you for that, young lady. Seems I'm being called for. Would you please excuse me for such a moment? Man, bro, this is your job. You getting paid to do this. Is the other guy paying you? It is thanks to you I came to know of AC, which led me to your group, Team MZ, and to me asking so much of you children now. As if we want to help save the people and Pokemon of Lumios. We're glad to help, right, Conan? Yeah, we'll protect everyone. Well, thank you both. I wish to make this a city where people and Pokemon truly can live together. Help me make that dream a reality. We certainly will. Which means we'd better get to work right away. Thanks for having us. One last question before you go, Tony. You don't mind me asking, Jack of yours, where did you obtain it? It was my mom's. I kept it to remember her by. I see. Forgive me, I just thought it looked familiar somehow. If you remember where you might have seen it, please let me know, ma'am. Came to Lumia searching for someone in your memory could be a clue I need. Now, if you excuse us, please, one more moment of your time. She's been briefed about the latest route we take Mega Power. I'll email you details as usual. That's what Teams MZ is for. Lumia City. Come on, Conan, we're heading back to the hotel. Time for another strategy meeting. Yeah. Type. Strategy meetings. Without my shirt. We're in the end game now. Yeah, this is pretty much the final team, so I don't see the need to catch any more Pokemon. I'm not, so basically, when I play through this again, I'm not going to use any of the Pokemon I already use. Guess the president just wanted us to know that they got our back, appreciate our works. She said that she's counting on our help to take care of the rogue Mega Evolution problem. On that note, did you hear from Vinny about... Yeah, another report. We did. Time for another strategy meeting. I don't get why I have to have these every time. Oh, like, why can't you just start it? 5 minutes in. 5 minutes in, we already have a strategy meeting. Info from Vinny, Dragonite, Tyranitar, Starmie. Even if they have Mega Evolve, which means they'll be extremely tough. I've got this. Be supporting you on the ground as always. Even with our help, the opponent can't let our guard down. Sure, but think of how good we've got to work together now. Yeah, we've caught so many wrecks, seen as a well-oiled machine. True enough. Okay, so to recap, we got 3 more Pokemon at risk of rogue Mega Evolution. Take each of the locations and support coming on from there. First off is Dragonite. You need to keep an eye on Tyranitar. And I'll stand by to help Starmie. I feel like Dragonite's gonna be the hardest of these. I'm fine, really. I'm good. And I'm really glad to hear that. Alright, time to move out. Man, the only person I can trust to heal my Pokemon is, what's their rigmarole name? Or his? Naveen. He'd be like, let me heal you before, let me heal you after. Okay, I'm gonna skip through these parts again unless some story bits happen again, so I'll see y'all in a little bit. Yo, these guys are like, oh, we gotta evaluate the situation, now you have to fight me because, like, yeah. Does that not kill you? Because he's my fire type. Use it to attack. Jeez. Yeah, prove our bond, yada yada yada. Oh, I like how it changes to a shiny color. I just noticed that. Okay. Yeah, no, this is gonna be... Yeah, no, that... I knew that was gonna happen. Your true strength lies drawing out full strength their Pokemon, huh? No, it's in type matchups. You have one of the same type all around. That's horrible. So you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw you lot. We can leave things to Team MZ. Can you help my Pokemon? I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. And now I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. Kind of funny coming from older than the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. My childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in my talent for battles. Keep up the local ruffians under control and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but I didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to line of support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Korobu. Negotiators, I convinced the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Who started up all sorts of businesses, security services, Pokemon corridors, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. Yet he was quite the little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Who and his partner Venipede gave us a slip at every turn. Always one step ahead until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he has been the only person I call my boss. Bam. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. Mega Scar Marinite? A water stone, right? Surely help you protect Bloomios. Now, please. Oh. Yo, where's my reward? Well, what do I really need? Master Ball? Should I do it? Sure, why not? Right, yeah, okay. I'll evolve my parlor. Then we gotta go call that Rogue Mega Starmie. Rogue Mega Starmie. Yeah, my team's healed up. Okay. Who here is not weak to water? Or psychic? Aegislash. Yep, it's Aegislash. Oh, I'm not gonna show y'all this so that y'all don't bore y'all. Okay, everyone, we are done with the Rogue Mega Evolution. They want us to meet back at the hotel. Not a visit to Hotel Z. Why did we get a hotel surrounded by all this anyway? It's like they wanted no one to come here. Or this was the only building they could afford. We managed to save another bunch of Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. Got you on Team MZ. Thank you! Hey Z, can I ask you something? Yes, what is it, my young friend? You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution, but how do we turn that like? How do we know which trainer is the actual strongest? It's up to Floette to decide. How do you mean? I mean that it will require the greatest Mega Evolution user to handle Floette's true powers. For the moment, let's simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon. But do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's got to be the Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks she could rely on. Must be not. Says who? I'm glad. Hey! It could be either any one of. Well, it's between me and Tawny. But it could be any one of us. Grisham. Bro's a silhouette! I got my rank 8. It's finally time. Very top of the ZA Royale. I'm just wondering, who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Maze Raven managed to keep their face secret. In the profile picture. They want to keep their daily lives separate. Pseudonyms or nicknames too. It's true, but still. How are you supposed to find them when you have your promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk things getting worse at person hour? No way, you can't just sit back and wait. Let's go ask Emma. Let's go ask Emma. I think we gotta go talk to Emma. She's our best bet. Yeah. Conan, try to find more about this. Should I get my challengers ticket right now so that when I do it, I don't have to? You are strange out there. Another role I should have fulfilled and yet failed to. He's coughing, he's sick. Okay, I'm gonna pause it, then I'm gonna go get my challenger's ticket, and then we're gonna continue on with the story. Okay, we've successfully collected our challenger's ticket, so let's just go straight to the story, so that we don't have to be like, let's go get our challenger's ticket, and it's just one smooth trip. Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there, what can I do for you today? About your case, I've narrowed down to the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years. There was actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. Going on his plans for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham? I know the name, one of the top ranked trainers in the 8 or so I've heard. He give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. You still want to know? Of course I do. Here, you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me battle, you get to battle her? Finally, someone I want to battle. Everyone's like, battle me, battle me, battle me. I'll show you how far Heracross has come. You have the Mega Ampharos, so... You know, Emma's really strong. Victor means she's too busy for the busy Royale, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure. You ready to battle me? I'm ready to win. Damn, she locked in. I've used the Pokemon who were given to me by the man who played an important role in my life. Malmar, everyone, let's go. Is that Looker? I don't remember Looker's team too much. Does Looker even have a team? Right, challenged by Detective Emma. Oh, do we not know who she's gonna Mega Evolve mainly? Oh wait, she's gonna Mega Evolve now. What am I saying? Boom. Sorry, Emma. You might be a bit outclassed here. Why does everyone want to use Mawile? Mawile sucks. Well, okay. Does it suck? But it's not the greatest. And I'm guessing Malamar's out next. Oh. But it's a decent caliber. Yeah, I'm Mega Evolving Heracross now because when she pulls up the Mega Battle, I'll be like, yeah. Malamar is gonna Mega Evolve it. Our Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Emma. Sorry, Emma, you're my favorite, but like, you never stood a chance. Good things those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you want to know about Team Flare? Because Trophy Carlos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right, the group was led by an name Lysander. Spear 5 weeks ago, now he's calling himself L. Tell me, pursuit Pokemon seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate it, not for a client, just for me. But everything I've heard tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. Seems genuinely trying to help save Lumios. So it's not the old guard that we've got to worry about here, but rather than you. See, about 5 years ago I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. And that's how I heard about what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare Class started making moves to ensure they left a legacy, including making expansion suit that I use. Others used their efforts to involve training up a new generation to carry out their ideals. One of the youngsters at Team Flare taught. Though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham taking part in the Royale. But why, and to what end? Could it be for Team Flare? There's no real saying for sure. Not to at least do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab can tell you more about Grisham. I mean, Mabel knows Grisham? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. Come on, why don't you just tell me where he is? Tell me where he is so I can beat him up and get to rank A. Like, what are you gonna use your wish on? Are you like, what was the thing again? What are they trying to get me to do? It's like a wish, right? Or it's like a, I'll make something happen. That rat, that vile little man, I can't believe that, Mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. It's not even like I can tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. Doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm an acting director of this place. He's not in a good mood. It was good. Are you making progress on my research test? I want to know about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Someone who's in Team Flare. No more than Gris than I would have thought. Fine, so I used to be a part of Team Flare. Tell me more. I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious. There's still people today who react badly if they even hear the word Team Flare, you know? They walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. Okay? When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal, so I got made into the acting director. That easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? Also had me looking into Pokemon energy dolls, so I don't hate the work. Sorry, I didn't mean for a sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He's part of the young generation of Team Flare. We call him Gris. It means gray. It's like the color of ashes. He's pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show it off at that skill at the time. Honestly, don't know what he might be thinking now joining ZA Royale. But if you really got to know, you might want to try the No VR Cafe. The coffee truck. Why? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid, don't take all mystery and fun out of life. I'll be there to help you when the time comes, and don't forget, I still want you to keep the research work too. Yeah, that's fair. Let's go to the little goofy little Shamalama, sending me on a wild goose chase. Stupid truck that I keep having to go to. Are they gonna like square up the second they see me? You. The only good thing we got to offer is our location. Here for another nasty drink? Dang. Please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order me a Grisham. Well, isn't this entertaining? Looks like you managed to find your next opponent. Oh, he's Grisham! Team is Grisham at your service. So I cannot let you defeat me. Fire type? Shall I explain the whole thing? You know, this kid is with the AZ. There's no point even trying to explain all to someone on AZ's side. One of my comrades in Team Flare. So he's right here while we still got the chance. So please do calm yourself. Offer comfort to the masses. There's no place to start a commotion. Fine, I sent you a location. Cared all about knowing the truth. Go there and wait. Close shop, then head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way there. We'll meet you. Where am I headed off now? What the? Okay, coffee shop. Nearest coffee shop always got something. Am I in a... Let me out! Someone is approaching, come on. Turn the corner. Maybe I should have just gone 7. This is the place. Jeez. Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. Hold up. Hold up. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we wanted you to meet at such a little spot. This is Lysander Cafe. Oh, I remember this. I remember this. Took me a bit. It was a very important place to anyone in Team Flare. though now it's an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. Since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as the base for Team Flare. More rightly, for Team Flare Noviao. You know about Team Flare, do you? Of course I do. What could an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was? Grisel. Sam, this kid is our enemy. All our goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare and no point trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. This world has not been kind and forgiving towards those of us who are part of Team Flare. It's all too understandable. Sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response, like Grisel here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grisel once she's set on course of action. Meaning revealing your battle tactics to me, for I must ask, won't you please? Of course. Let's go. This is how we do it. I'm assuming you're fire type. So we will start off with a binacle. With liquidation and fight me. I will, and I'll win. Type. I don't really care. Burn you to the ground. So are you also fire type specialist, Grimshaw guy? They wouldn't have me fight two fire type specialists back to back, would they? Oh, you see, I would have sent out Proctor Rock, and this would have been a terrible matchup. Yeah, well, I don't know why you tried that. A quick attack. Quick attack. 4 times weaknesses all over the place. Boom. Pterodactyl. Wow. Okay. Send out the next guy. Metagross. Just paralyzed me real quick. A bullet punch, that was quick. Fortunately for you, I'm quicker. Boom, okay. Then who's your last person? Who's the last guy? Mega Pyroar? Mega Pyroar was gonna be insane. Ooh, what is he gonna turn into? Oh, the school. You just added more hair. Oh, you defeated my fire type, I see. However, I have an ace. Please don't use a fire type move. Wait 2 seconds. Okay, I was like, wait. The Michael Jordan was like, this is ridiculous. Ooh, it's ridiculous you stepping up to me, bruh. That's what's ridiculous. Calling me a good boy and then, like, stepping up to me. I should have lost on purpose. That was well fought. Taking the lesson from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumio City. I say it's time for a little coffee break. Oh, okay, I actually do coffee. That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare. What it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. Y'all ready for a long story? Fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. That's what fills this Lysander cafe. And here is, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle the Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people and to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. Our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal for his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. Made it truly foolish, he chose to use the ultimate weapon, Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? Yes, I do. I played through it. It was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as a godlike figure who has provided you with the place to call home, but if he had ever built something so horrifying as the ultimate weapon, then Lysander would never have been driven such madness. Unity and Flare would not become such society's outcasts. And now it appears that AZ is out to save Lumios, relying on support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. Of course, you may not even believe a word I have said, but to witness the truth yourself. How's that? You see? Open sesame! Yo, what is this guy doing some open sesame type? Last form, it was a facility used for research and then when T-Flare was still active. An AZ secret for ourselves. And where we will current terror credit AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Labs was designed to be a labyrinth. Of course, while plenty of wild Pokemon taken whatever sense are abandoned, might be done before you see the truth. You might be done before you see the truth for yourself. Man, shut your goofy. Dude, I remember this place. Fear enough time has passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Lysander Labs. If so, there should be an elevator in front of you. See it? You'll need to find the elevator key. Should be one lying around here somewhere. Okay, elevator key. A. Okay, what's around here? What Pokemon should I be looking out for? Please catch. What's this? Power supply unit. Oh, we have power now. Q-beans. Port panel should work now. Okay. Oh, jeez. Lab key card A. Dark Pulse, I think that's the elevator, or no, that's the lab key card. Ooh. No, I'm going. Jeez. Okay, I'll let y'all know when we get to something important. Okay, guys, we're back. Who? The sum of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Check initial session of all key guards. Reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. 4 files are available to play back. File 1 the device, file 2 the fuel, file 3 the legends, file 4 our shared dream. Go file 1. The device that grants life. The device was created 3,000 years in the past, so it is designed to restore the life to Pokemon that has perished. It has ultimate warrior buried in the earth between Jordan Sound, and it has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work, but we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it since he was the machine's creator. Let's find him and capture him without delay. Number 2, the fuel. It grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. It can take form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of legendary Pokemon? The legends. Kalos is said to have two legendary Pokemon: Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing death and destruction. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even scientists have not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? And then finally, our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. When something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. Later, the time has come to lead the world towards a more beautiful future. Yeah. Zygarde. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable was? AZ created that weapon. 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells in Prism Tower. Why are you here? Yeah, I seem to wish I'd come to this place. I lost most of my memories, yet this place does bring back something. Most clear is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, though the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn the device within Prism Tower. So my mind activated both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device requires a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. Or Floette, I don't know. And there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. To abandon my plans for the tower's device, but the ultimate weapon could still be activated using this key AZ carry, so I did. I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon is incomplete and buried deep in the earth together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power, but the weapon's activation, the device in the Prism Tower awakened as well as sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution, and the only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette, the Eternal Flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. That is the truth I know, and now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysander Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grimshaw and AZ, then do what must be done. I have to warp back? It's time. B1. We're not even exploring B2 right now. Oh, we want my whole team healed up. So I'm assuming he's also... I'm going to start with the same guy, because I'm assuming he's also a fire type user. Grisham. You see Lysander? I met him inside. He hasn't seemed to remember us in the slightest. Just forget. It's all because of him and that the rest of us. So there'll be time for such things later. And you, Conan, you now know the truth of AZ's sins, so I make a request of you. Give her to me. Why would I do a thing like that? See, by now, with AZ, we should be able to keep under control. Conclusion, must stop Tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Flair once dreamed of. We can be the ones to protect Lumiose, and people finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who choose to join Team Flair. Became two pillars of the eyes of society when Team Flair was disbanded. We couldn't just leave Lumiose. The city is our home too. We love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flair existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. At another cafe, we worked hard to provide coffee for those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand the sea better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenge. It's me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up to zero. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I'll be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's Floette. And decide what you really ought to do. It's time they learned of AZ's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. Jesus, can we just fight? This is the story heavy part. Okay, guys. Okay, AZ, you got some talking to do. I know exactly what happened, but still, returned. Leads you are following up. I imagine you learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Did you manage to find Grimshaw? He's the guy from the cafe. No kidding, I went digging into rumors about Grimshaw with that much chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. He's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumia's customer. He knows something weird is going on in Prism Tower. Is there any chance you can tell us more about the tower given the situation? Yes, I've always been thinking it's time I talk to you all about it. We speak on the roof. You gonna make me go up the elevator? Okay, no, they're not. Conan, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? I went to Lysander Labs. Then I shall tell you the terrible sins I have committed and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their future stolen. People lost their everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to their front lines where she lost her life. Device a machine that could grant life. Also, I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved the most, but my rage now subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon I loved. I will recall the events. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. Put an end to senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must realize that the life I had given hers was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me. I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously? For 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. But perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed upon Floette. Oh, is that the device inside Lumi? That's what Angie is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. To give meaning to it, the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was in one sense my attempt to atone to Floette for what I had done. I dreamed the day I could use Angie after reuniting with Floette at last. They did not come to pass. That was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Angie towers me an excessive amount of Mega power, even without Mega Floette's present. And this is only conjured on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. The shock awoke Angie and caused the Mega power contained within it to spill forth. It led to a rampant rogue Mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer. The people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega evolution must Mega evolve Floette, and together reach control power within Angie. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. In the tower too. We need the strongest Mega evolution user to stop Tower from going berserk. Question: why would Floette be able to Mega evolve at all? No other Pokemon can only Mega evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? Cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others, though that is only my conjure. Floette returned to my side again after 3,000 years with an act of forgiveness, but she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in it to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you've kicked all these events into motion, AZ. Sure, you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. Doesn't matter, as you still make an awful mess, and TMZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen! I appreciate AZ trying to right his wrongs. I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Me is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Conan, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you gotta beat Grimshaw. I'll win for sure. Count on you, Conan. Want to stop the tower, not Grimshaw and Team blah. Alright. Grimshaw to your promotion. Thank you. I'll be forever grateful for you, Team MZ. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. If you're new, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. This is Victor, signing off.